watching Rogers TV.
Welcome to You Never Know with Lois and Diane. This is our second episode.
Our second episode. Yeah. Yes, I'm excited. We've got a lot of happening today.
Yes.
With our show.
Oh, yes. We have Renee coming with a puppy.
Oh, I love
wait.
puppies.
Me too.
I love puppies.
You can't take him home.
I know I can't.
Or her.
As
Whichever.
much as I would want to, I just don't have the yard and we're never home.
No, yeah.
And that's not fair to the puppy.
No.
I'd spoil it. Absolutely. We have a big bed, but Sid would never sleep in it again.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I would love a dog, but I just can't, which is unfortunate because then I'd take them all home.
Oh, yes, you would.
Yes,
But
I
you're
would.
going to retire soon, so you can have a dog,
Yes.
right?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
That's not from here though. Not from this show.
No.
My real job.
Right.
Well,
Yes.
not that this isn't real.
Yeah,
Anyway.
we get paid big bucks.
Yeah, I know. I think, the what's it called? Rogers Union? Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, apparently that's what Dave Sherman said.
Oh, we
earlier.
belong to a union.
And then we have Danita coming. She's going to be our guest as we launch our new show.
This is exciting news.
Yes.
We're going to have Danita Bauman-Todd, a very good friend of ours, coming, who had replaced you. Well, no, you're irreplaceable. Sorry.
Who stepped in for me.
Yes.
When I was away at one time.
Yes.
And we were actually saying at the last show that we were excited about Danita coming because I love her laugh.
Yeah.
And I like her insight. She sometimes she's I could say when we're talking about something, the voice of reason. And they, oh yeah.
Danita, the voice of reason?
For me.
Yeah. I'm just teasing.
Yeah.
She's wonderful. You're going to love her.
You're going to love her.
Yeah.
And I have no idea. We're just going to shoot from the hip on a topic.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe the topic we should do today is maybe talk about kids going back to school and all the traditions that parents
But we
do.
don't have any kids going back to school. Anyways, we'll talk about it
We'll
later.
talk about something. We'll just sort
Yeah.
of throw something out there. So don't go away. We're going to be right back. Welcome back. And we are here, Lois, with Renee from the Owen Sound Animal Shelter and our little friend who doesn't have a name yet.
So sad, isn't it?
So sad he doesn't have.
So
How
sad.
old is he?
He doesn't have a home
He
yet.
is 11 weeks of age.
11.
He came to the shelter with his 6 siblings, and there are 2 left. So he's representing himself as well as his brother, who looks exactly like him, with the exception of his brother's already got a standy ear. This is an 11-week-old German Shepherd puppy. They were...
A cross German Shepherd or
my understanding is they are purebred.
purebred?
They lived in a home, came in as an owner surrender. Mom and dad, we saw pictures of. Dad's a black shepherd, mom's a brown shepherd. So by my best guess, this is a purebred black shepherd.
Well, he does have brown
I
in
don't
him.
know.
Or if
Exactly.
the lighting,
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I'm not going to promise anybody anything, but it's going to be as close as you're probably going to get to a purebred German Shepherd.
Yeah.
He's had 2 sets of vaccines. He's had his dewormings, his defleings. All of the veterinary stuff has been taken care of for this stage of life, which is amazing. And he doesn't have a name because when there's 6 of them and you can't really tell them all apart. We had one that had really big standy up ears, and we were calling that one Radar. The rest were all nameless. They all kind of look like this.
So do the ears actually go up after
Yes.
a while? Oh, they do, 'cause I think that is
So these ears should be starting to stand now, and in fact, I'm kind of wondering if they kind of are, because flat would be like this.
Oh, so they're going to start.
So within the next week or 2, he will start to have his radio ears.
Oh.
The TV antenna things.
He is so good. He hasn't barked.
Is.
No, he hasn't. But he's got a little sad
little
noise.
squeaks.
Yeah.
He has been in a home again with dogs and cats and children, so he's been socialized enough that he knows what things are, which is, I think, why he's not freaking out about all these house kind of things, right? Which is good news. Hello.
Is he kissing you?
Hello, he is. Yeah, with puppy breath. He's had a couple of car rides with us now, and his car ride to come with us, and he's actually been pretty good about it. So he's well on his way to being the most perfect dog. Now with a shepherd, we always like to remind people, with all of our dogs, of course, but more with a shepherd and all of those high energy breeds, this is going to be a dog who's real darn cute at this point, but is going to be about 65, 70 pounds. It's going to require a lot of activity, a lot of stimulation. It's not a dog that's going to spend a lot of time by itself quite well.
In a crate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's going to try to make his own fun. This is how they get themselves in trouble. A German Shepherd needs its people. It needs to have a collection of things that it's going to protect and watch over. Not necessarily aggressively, just he wants to have his stuff, his
He's
people.
a working
It's
dog.
what he's for.
Is he a working dog?
He is. He would do incredibly well in dog sports or with a hiking family or somebody who, has the time and energy to keep him stimulated. Even more
would
than
they be a
just
good
activity.
farm dog?
They are wonderful farm dogs. They're wonderful family dogs. They fit really anywhere as long as you're okay to match the energy requirements and the activity level that they need. This dog, for example, at the shelter, we're thankful he's a puppy, but adult shepherds at the shelter don't tolerate it well. They don't like the confined spaces. They don't like to be only interacted with on occasion. They want that constant companion. So that's the kind of life we don't want for him. We don't want him to sit in a cage or in an apartment. We need him to go out and be with the family. With puppies, we encourage people with family and children to contact us most if you're looking for a large breed, because a puppy is something you can put the work into to make sure it's compatible with everybody in the household and all of those
Right.
things.
By the time they're an adult, you don't know what their idiosyncrasies are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't know much about dogs, but would he be trained now so that he knows to go outside?
Well, we're working on it. Now,
I see.
in my defense, 6 puppies is a lot to get outside really fast, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's getting the idea. He does go outside. We're going to say 60% of the time we make it outside.
Okay.
These little monkeys, they get about 5 minutes from food go in to food come out. So,
really?
Yeah, it's really quite quickly.
didn't know
now,
that.
the good news is that makes house training super easy.
Oh, yeah.
Because you go, you're eating now. I got to put my shoes on.
Yeah.
Which now you understand. I got 6 of them. You're eating now. I got to put my shoes on. Oh no, you're eating. Go together. Right? This is how that works. I do love crate training for that reason. It controls the intake a whole lot easier. The same goes true for peepees. Thanks for the love. The peepees are the
so
same. The peepee, the water goes in, it's got to come out. So again, you got minutes. So if they are contained, super helpful for all of that. Because if they eat, your kid's cookie, it's going to come out. If they steal a sandwich off the counter, if they're getting a lot of treats, it's got to come out. You got to keep those things in mind. The crate helps, but
Are they chewers?
Yep, yeah, they are.
So no shoes for you.
So puppies are born with milk teeth, which are, they're born with no teeth and they get milk teeth, which are kind of curled so that they can nurse on we'll call them bottles. At about 12 weeks of age, those baby teeth fall out and their next step teeth come in, which is their teeth that they will keep until they're adults. I can hear it can you hear him chewing there? There's a little squeak. He has a loose tooth. He is 11 weeks of age. So anytime now, those teeth are going to start popping out.
Right.
So the chewing that you're referring to is them teething, and it's actually a method of them to loosen their other teeth and have their other teeth come back in. So they actually need to do it.
Right.
We always get frustrated. Oh, puppies are eating my shoes. They're chewing on the couch. They're doing all them things, and they really have to.
Yeah.
The best solution for that is just to give them things that are appropriate to chew.
Are they food driven?
They are. These are, as you can see, here he comes. And cup driven and food driven. You can just sit yourself right back down.
No more treats.
Just
No
sit
more
yourself
treats.
back down. You're smart, though.
Yes,
you are
he's
smart.
very clever.
He is going to be very smart dog. We're hoping his owner is also very smart, or the dog is going to be smarter.
Yeah, exactly.
Smart owners wanted, right?
That's important, actually.
It really is. You have no idea.
Yeah.
You have no
All right,
idea,
you
right?
can come over here if you want.
Go on. Go on.
Hello, baby.
Oh, he's like, I'm going to actually sniff my way over.
Yes.
Sniff my way over.
That's how he's looking. Yes, hello.
Sniff his way over.
Oh, my
Here he
goodness.
comes. You fall in love. You
I'm
work
having
it, buddy.
so much
You
trouble
work
with
it.
this
it.
right now.
You work it. You
'Cause
work it.
yeah, work it.
Work it. He also has a brother, and we also have others. So you just start feeling bad for all of
So
them.
you have a lot of dogs and cats. And
We do.
Any strange animals that would be dropped off?
Not strange ones today. I touch wood as I say that. My day is not over. I never know what I'm getting. Mostly just dogs and cats. We have had this wonderful weather all year long, which has encouraged reproduction of the animals.
Oh, there's been so many rabbits.
Right. There's been everything. They've had a really...
So it's true about what they say about rabbits.
It's true. It's true. It's also very true about kittens and dogs and all the things. Everything reproduces really well if you give them the right opportunity.
So neuter.
Exactly. We are having a second spring. And that's a very strange thing to say for people who don't understand these things, but we're having a second spring. This is my first litter of puppies in our second spring. I've had 3 more calls about 3 other litters, and we've got kittens coming out our eyeballs. So we are having a second spring. People, please fix your pets. In saying that, on that subject, if you're looking for low-cost options, which is what the problem seems to be,
because it's expensive.
it is absolutely expensive, and please do not adopt this puppy if you're not going to fix him. We should mention there are low-cost options. I can refer people to those places, and their wait lists are not very long. Georgian Triangle Humane, for example, which is between Owen Sound and Collingwood, is a fraction of the price of what they will charge in town, and that's no means directing you to that. It doesn't have to be that way, but if you are looking for an option, that is, it's easy. It's close by. It's not far to go. When we adopt out puppies and kittens that are too young for us to fix, we do include a spay-neuter deposit so that when their owner gets this dog fixed, they are rewarded with a portion of their money back. So that's important to mention.
That's really important to mention.
Yeah, it's important to mention. So your adoption fee for this puppy will include that. And then we're going to direct you to your low-cost spay-neuter, and you'll get half of it back. So why the heck not?
Yeah.
Again, his adoption price does include his vaccines, his deworming, his defleeing. It also includes a microchip, which we do free of charge for all adoptions. They go between the shoulder blades, right in here.
Oh, so they don't feel it.
Between the first and second layer skin. They do not. And it's only the size of a grain of rice, which, it's quite small.
You had mentioned previously you're going to be running a rabies clinic.
Yes, thank you for reminding me. September 28th is our next rabies clinic, and it is open to the public. So if you have a dog or cat at home and you need your rabies vaccine at a discounted price, we are offering them for $30 that day, and that's cash. We don't have a debit machine. You are not getting a physical exam. You're just getting
And that's at your shelter?
vaccine, and it is at our shelter. And it is from 10 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon only. That is the length of time that we have our veterinarian. You will get your rabies certificates. You will get your tags. All the things are the same. You're just not getting the
Is
exam.
a rabies shot just a one-time thing, or is it yearly?
So these vaccines are a 3-year vaccine.
Okay.
They have 1 years and they have 3 years, so it really depends on which vaccine you received. Even with the 3-year vaccine, I recommend people to still do them every 2. My own pets at home, I have on a 2-year schedule for that reason. It's easier to keep track that way. We just go every couple of years. There is cases of rabies happening, and it's something that the outside world doesn't know an awful lot about. We at the shelter do. We have it happen more often than you think, but it is becoming quite more frequent. For example, there were 3 rabies cases reported to me this week, so we're seeing more of it. Primarily, it is bats that are carrying it, but that does not mean the others are not as well. Bats start it, and then it kind of goes down the chain.
So the bats bite the animal, or what do they do that they transmit it?
Well, the bats carry it in their saliva, so they don't. They do bite, but it's also just saliva borne.
And if they fall down, if they're sick, and the dog picks it up.
Yeah.
To be honest, the most that we see it is cats eating the bats because the bat dies, or they catch it and they eat it, and then the cat gets it. So that's, and the same would hold true for foxes or the other things that are going to eat these bats
I
as
have
well.
a question about, say I had barn cats in my barn. Am I allowed to bring more than one
Yes,
kitten?
absolutely.
Okay.
Bring them all.
Okay.
we of course need them to be contained. So in saying that, carrying cages, boxes, totes, pillowcases, we've seen it all, and it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I remember
You'd be
in
surprised.
Desborough,
Cats
they
actually don't
bring
mind
them in
it.
burlap bags, the barn cats, and the vet would be feeling around.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. We vaccinate them through the bag sometimes.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. Some of them are fractious. We'll use the word fractious.
Yeah.
Difficult. Makes for an interesting day. Hi,
Not
again.
you though,
Not
buddy.
you. Thanks for the
I like
love.
that name, Blaze, that
Right?
you called me.
Blaze?
I
Well,
like
you named
that.
him. He's yours. What do you think? You want to be Blaze? Blaze. Oh, yeah, it works. It works. It's your name.
All right.
I
Well,
really like Toby.
we are going to have
That's it.
to.
So for
Wrap it
anyone
up
who would
soon.
like to adopt this little guy, we'll put your information.
Yes, please.
But you can tell them how to contact
Absolutely. Give us a call, 519-372-1123. Come in, pop in, and pay us a visit. Adopt this guy, or come spend some time with some other ones. They
And
love
I
it.
really,
think you're
they
love it.
adorable.
I can't
Yes,
stress the
do.
importance about what you were saying about breeds. Check your breeds out. Like,
Absolutely.
don't adopt a dog that you
Just because he's cute.
Yeah.
Call
Yes.
me. Call me.
See
We'll
if he's
help
a good
you.
fit.
Yes.
We'll help you do it
yes.
right.
You seem very
Yeah.
knowledgeable, and
Yes.
yeah.
We'll have to have you back.
You're
I
sitting on
hope
my arm.
you
We will
get
definitely.
adopted and your brother, or maybe they'll take you
Yes,
both.
because you used to come on Grey County Life,
Yeah.
right? And now that
Yeah.
shows
Yes,
Yeah.
no
it's,
longer. So we can definitely have you
Yes,
back soon.
please.
yes.
Yes, and I want to hear the follow-up on this little
Yes,
guy.
please.
Oh.
Yes.
He's so smart.
I am
Thank you
so,
so much,
in
Renee.
love with him.
Good.
It just breaks my heart
Good.
that he doesn't have a home.
That's where you cry now.
Yes.
That's where
well,
you cry.
thank you
work it.
again. And to our viewers at home, please neuter and
Please.
spay your vet. Your vet.
Your vet.
And your vet.
Yeah. Like you are, and he's smart. Smart,
Yes.
smart. Look at those eyes. He's so cute. So thank you so much
You're welcome.
for bringing him.
Yep. And we'll be back.
Yeah,
We'll be back soon.
we'll be back.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Here are 3 reasons why your social strategies should include Rogers TV. Reason number 1 is we have hyper-local audiences. The community TV channel gives you a chance to engage with people where you live, so you really get to know your neighbors and they get to know you. Reason number 2 is we can help diversify your distribution. With social media, it's really important to be able to have a wider audience, and Rogers TV can actually help complement your online presence by delivering to a different audience. And it's actually really easy to repurpose your existing content or to just create new material specifically tailored for community TV. And finally, reason number 3 is we can help enhance your credibility and your trust. And by aligning your brand with Rogers TV, you can tap into that trust that viewers have. This can boost your reputation, especially among viewers who favor local businesses and value community involvement. 1, 2, 3. It's that easy to build your local audience with Rogers TV.
Hi, I'm Tiffany James, the host of Her Story. Join us on Rogers TV as I interview various women in our community on how they found success in their own way.
Welcome back to You Never Know with Lois and Diane and Danita.
Hello, everyone.
I'm so excited you're here.
Oh, thank you.
I really am. What I like about this segment is actually we're going to be talking about hot topics. What that is right now, we have no idea.
No.
It's just we're going to shoot from the hip and just talk about whatever and talk our own opinions. It is our own opinions.
Right.
Yes.
Really? That's that disclaimer.
Yes.
So it's just talking like we're sitting around the table having coffee
There we
or
go.
water.
Right.
Or
Right?
water.
So
Yep.
cheers, guys. So one of the things I wanted to mention that we just had a golf tournament where I work. And it's amazing the dynamics of the men and the women in golfing.
Oh, yes.
I
yes.
shocked. I
Very
was shocked
different.
about that because, you know, I did the putting contest
Oh, yes.
and a lot of them, they love to cheat.
Yeah.
They love to cheat.
The men or the women?
The men.
The men.
Oh.
The competition, which was really, it was awesome. It was funny.
How do you cheat in the putting contest?
Oh, because I had my own rules.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Oh,
And then
one
I
woman?
changed them for every group that came.
Oh, no wonder.
Oh my.
Okay.
Were you forgetting the rules
No.
each time, or are you just?
No, I was just whoever I liked. No, I'm kidding. No, but it was really interesting because they wanted to know what it was as you tallied. There's a big thing, and there's like 15, 25, 50.
Right.
And the holes are smaller as you go, and then
Yes.
25, 15. And what was really interesting is that when they would come, it was the tally of the whole team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
That-
how you guys did it. Yeah.
And that's how we did it. And then the highest score
Yes.
won the prize, which our friend Danita donated from Boston Pizza. Was the prize for the.
Belinda.
But I said Bonita, didn't I?
Or Danita, I don't know what you said. It wasn't Belinda.
I'm just so excited
Belinda.
you're here. Belinda from Boston Pizza. But it was really interesting because the men would ask, who's got the highest score? Then they'd buy more balls.
Oh, you could do more than
Oh.
one.
Well, apparently.
Oh, that's new because
Well,
normally
that is
you
new.
can't.
That was according to my rules.
Well, if you
wanted
make
to
more
buy
money,
them.
If
you
you
make
wanted,
more money
you
for
made more money.
whatever.
And I had one, the very last team, and there was one team that got 140.
Oh,
one
wow.
guy, two guys got 50.
Wow.
Yeah, which 145, I guess, 25 and 50.
So they won,
Yeah.
obviously.
Well, that team didn't.
Oh.
Because the final team, I would pick the best balls, right? After a while, mainly because you can't keep track of 8 balls.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
I gotta figure out how you're doing this putting contest because it's like no other putting contest I've ever
It's
been
called
involved in.
It's called the Diane putting
Because
contest.
Yes.
because I've
Yes.
been in a lot of tournaments.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
none
it's
of them
one
sounds
ball.
like this.
Well, it's because they wanted to donate, and then they said to me near the end, well, one team they bought 2 balls each, and then I would pick
Okay.
the highest because it would be okay. Here's your first ball. I'd tally it. Here's your second ball, right? And if it was higher, I'd use that score.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of work.
That's it's usually $20 a team. You
Yep.
go in, each one gets 3 balls, and you
Yeah.
tally it for the team.
But some teams there was only 3.
Well, so
Doesn't
they
matter.
get one more
They get an
person
extra
just-
ball.
One more person.
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
person
okay.
does whatever.
Well, that was my first.
They probably won't have
First
you.
and the last.
Yeah. I thought you were going to talk when you were talking about men like
Oh, the
cheat,
competition
is when
Yeah.
it's when they get closest to the close to the pin. They'll say, "Oh, that's a gimme, that's a gimme," and it's like,
There's no gimmies.
"Oh, that's what I thought." There's no gimmies.
What's a
but
mulligan?
mulligan? You pay for, and it means you get to have an extra shot.
And you don't count it. You don't count the first one.
I guess. Yeah, I think that's how.
Oh.
I think that's how that works.
You were running the golf tournament.
Yes.
But
Were you selling mulligans?
Thank you. They had to have their own ball.
they no
That's the-
mulligans. Mulligans are usually just a piece of paper you sell.
Yeah, no, the putting contest is where I was sitting.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't. Can you tell
So
me? I
did you
don't
actually?
golf?
have you
Did you
golfed
sell?
for?
I've never golfed ever.
Really? That's surprising.
Okay, we
I
need to
don't.
get you out.
I went once. I should
Lois
tell you.
doesn't like golfing much either. But
The
no.
word never is probably too strong. I went once because moving here to Owen Sound, my neighbor was a real golfer and she wanted to introduce me to her friends. And I said, okay, so I go and there's 2 teams, so 8. Right? And we all teed off at the same time. Well, never holding a golf club. I would shoot the ball towards our lovely cameraman, director, and aim for there and it'll go over there somewhere.
Yep.
Right? Because things get in the way, I think.
Well, strap those
and it's
babies
not-
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can get in the way, but it's also the way you're positioned. Like there's
Yeah,
so
the way
many,
your feet is
so
standing.
many different.
Danita
things.
Yeah.
takes lessons.
No, I
Well-
don't take lessons, but I'm doing senior ladies out at Legacy on Thursday mornings.
So that would fit with me then.
Yes. So when you're retired,
I will come with you to.
you'll come with me.
Yeah.
I started last year, and that was mostly just for exercise because I walk 9 holes. Like I don't do the 18. Because when I have to play my own ball, I can't handle more
I've
than that.
never played
But in
my
a
own ball.
tournament,
Do you walk it?
yeah.
Oh, you can come with me. I'll cart it.
I was doing it for exercise, though. That's the whole point.
Yeah, that is my
Right,
exercise.
hop in.
That is my exercise.
Yeah,
But anyway,
but, yeah.
when I went with those ladies, and I'm talking, and finally someone
got
came
in
to me.
trouble.
Yes, I
Yes.
got into trouble. What do you mean I can't talk?
Well,
Why
not
do
when
you
somebody's
play?
not when somebody's trying to do a drive. No. So
Unless
we're
you're
very
playing with
serious.
me.
Yes,
Okay.
if you're playing with like us that like to have fun, we don't care.
Okay.
But if you're playing with the real golfers,
Well,
you have to be quiet. And it's no fun. We have like music on our carts.
Yeah.
Like that's the way we like to go.
So you do card it.
And we do best ball. So
Yeah.
it's like whoever hits the best
Nice.
ball, you go play from that ball. You don't have to play your own
Nice.
ball.
That game would go quicker as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd be kicked out of a tournament really quick if we had to play our own ball.
I was so offended because she basically said, "You need to shut up because I'm trying to." And I said, "Well, it's not my fault. You can't stay focused."
Good for you.
Right? Anyway, so I have never been asked back.
And no, I guess not.
No. So
Have you tried bowling?
I love bowling.
They're looking
do.
for people.
Yeah,
They're
but
looking for people to join clubs and start like their own teams.
And there's lawn bowling too.
no,
No, I would like to get back to bowling.
Well,
Like doing some
bowling, the ones I've done is you've got this big rack thing, and you just push the ball, and the rack directs the ball where to go.
Oh, the children's thing?
I think so. Or seniors.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
Oh my.
See,
I love the way you do sports.
I know. Hey, my way of exercising. I just want you to know.
Yep. So next segment is going to be exercise with Diane.
Yes.
Yep.
On site.
Get fit with Diane.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have a lot of viewers for that.
Golf tournament was fun though, because then they got into it because it was fun.
Yes. Oh, yes.
You know?
Oh yeah, the tournaments are
Yeah,
the best.
the whole
They
point
are.
is to have fun if it's a tournament.
Oh,
yeah, and you're raising money for a good
Yes.
cause. The Shrine Tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raised like how much did we raise for that?
Usually 50.
$50,000 to $60,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the Chocolate Lover Society should
No.
look at
No.
that. It's a lot of work,
No.
is it?
It's a lot.
It's-
There's
I know
too many
ours
tournaments.
is.
There's too many tournaments out
Yeah.
there.
You have to be careful you don't double book.
Yes.
Especially for ones, let's say, Habitat for Humanity or even
That's
the
another thing.
firemen.
There's just so many.
There's too many.
that you
Yeah.
do. That's the problem. You can't if one person
Yeah.
has it the same day, then you lose say half your players that you thought you would get.
We could bowl with the rack. Raise money that way.
Well, we don't need to. Not everybody needs to use the rack. But we could maybe think of that.
Yeah, see, told my voice of reason.
Well, that's true. Yep. The voice of
It's
reason.
true. Yes, yes. I know. So, but anyway, so
Yeah.
I love that kind of stuff.
Yes.
What kind of stuff?
That type of sport.
Oh,
Where I get
The
you
one
know,
where you don't have to run.
Yeah. And you have a cart.
you don't have to catch a ball.
You don't have to catch a ball. Not like you.
Yes.
Like, believe it or not, I did play ball as a teenager, but I was in a lot better shape then. And I was a cheerleader in high school. Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
you still have some cheers for us.
I'm gonna bring some pom poms in for you.
Yeah,
Maybe
bring
then
some
you.
pom poms. Get me to do it. Yeah, I could probably shake
I'll bring
off about 20
pom-poms next
pounds.
show.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So
But you're
hot
involved.
topics. We were going to talk about hot topics.
That was.
Oh, that was.
Yeah, letting you know that yes, I was doing it wrong and wanted to hear your opinion. I got it. I got your opinion. Which is,
Okay,
but there are
well.
other hot topics. Some of the things I want to talk about is I was at a grocery store the other day and there was a lady, a young mom there, and I think she had 3 kids with her. And do you think moms should actually take their children grocery shopping?
Well, I think that the reason that most people have to take their kids is they can't afford daycare to leave them with, or they don't have family close
Yeah.
that can take them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think most times they would prefer to shop by themselves.
Yeah.
They don't want to.
We should.
This is
talk
a
about that
topic.
next,
This is a topic we'll bring you back and talk about that because I totally agree with you.
That's
so,
it.
Thank you. We'll see you
so
next time.
much.
Yeah. See you next.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
They've reached the summit!
Back-to-back Stanley Cup victories.
Greatness
And a new legacy begins!
Absolutely amazing.
It has happened in Vegas,
is not a destination.
and lightning has struck twice!
It is a continuous journey that never ends.
These are the moments you dream of.
Stanley Cup
I'm Vivica Gravel, Community Development Coordinator with the City of Owen Sound and the River District. And welcome to My River District. This is a show where every week we'll be here at Rogers Studios talking to you and talking to local businesses and people in the community about why they as locals love it here.